afternoon everyone. I thought I'd just quickly start today while I've got a tad bit of time. It is coming up to 1:30. We've had a lovely pool morning. We woke up, well, I was woken up by housekeeping knocking on the door at 8:30 I think it was. Even though we're in a theme park hotel and most people probably do get up and out straight away, obviously you're going to have a lay-in one day, so yeah, I was a bit surprised at 8:30 that I was woken up by housekeeping knocking on the door. Come back, the boys have showered, due to sitting in towels watching Paw Patrol here on Nick Jr. We don't fly until 8 o'clock tomorrow, so this is really our last full day. 8 o'clock in the evening I should have said, because if we do anything tomorrow it'll only be going to the parks in the morning and then head back here, and then probably have some lunch, or maybe have some lunch in City Walk and then come back here. You can probably tell from this week we haven't really had any set plans. We've just done what we've wanted to do, whereas Disney I feel that has to be a little bit more structured because it is busier and there is much more to do there than at Universal. That will be something that I speak about in our roundup sort of video that I'm going to do when I get home. So I'll get all the vlogs out, then I'll do a roundup video talking about our trip, and then me and Charlie thought about doing like a Mr. and Mrs. style, but Disney versus Universal type of video. Let me know if you would like to see that. But yeah, I just wanted to say good afternoon, because once we get on the bus and get in the parks it's very difficult to do it because it's so busy and yeah, so much is going on and we're walking here, there and everywhere. So I thought I'd do that now before we head out. So yeah, it's looking like a lovely day. The helicopters are flying around. There are a few clouds in the sky, no grey ones as of yet, but we are Florida and it can change quite quickly. So we're hoping for a dry afternoon. It's been a lovely morning sitting by the pool, and yeah, so I'll catch up with you in a little bit I suppose. We've just enjoyed our last and probably final meal at IHOP, what is just behind us. I think I mentioned that IHOP was just across the street from our hotel on the last Universal vlogs. So, and we've come straight out to Thunder. Brilliant! I think we're heading for Universal Park first because it closes at 6 today. I think I mentioned that yesterday as well. They're closing earlier, and I think they're getting things ready now for Halloween Horror Nights because that starts on the 2nd. It's the 1st tomorrow. So they've only got a couple of days. So yeah, it's shutting again at 6, but Islands of Adventure is open till 9. I just looked at the wait times on the app and they're all seeming quite low, what's good. But if the rain comes in, it means some of the rides go down. So we'll just have to wait and see when we get there, see what's going to happen with the weather. Hopefully it'll be a quick little downpour and then we can continue on some of the rides. We've arrived at City Walk and look how grey it is. Oh no. Just a heads up, there is escalators. I never realised that by watching other people's vlogs, so I thought I'd let you know. So this is coming up from the bus stop, so if you're staying at a Universal hotel then have a easy to fold buggy and a little one that can jump out. There is a lift, or it's just here to the side, but it gets very hot in there. And then when you get up to this part, then you have all the security before you go across to City Walk, what I'll show you after security. And then this is after security, so you have the flat lie little escalator things like what you have at the airport. There's probably a proper name for them, but I don't know what they are. Buggies and things can't go on them, hence why my nan's pushing the buggy on here. Wheelchairs, anything like that, they're not allowed on there, and they do have staff at either end, but this is probably the bit that you always see. But yeah, there's an escalator before that coming up, just to make you aware in case you are coming with a little one or someone in a wheelchair as well. It's just handy to know before you come.
All ready, all on deck. Thank you.
So we watched the animal actors. That was really good actually, and they have a little sign up before it started saying that they actually rescue all their animals, so that's nice and good to know. We went on ET for the 4th time I think, and literally we came out, went to ride on this alien thing in Krusty Land, and they basically, we got to the front, was just about to load, and they said unfortunately due to the weather they have to shut. There's no rain as of yet. We are now heading out. There is quite a lot going on behind us though. There seems to be, I think there might be, a special event going on this evening, hence why it's closing early. There seems to be a lot of tents open cooking, but we can't buy from them. Wow, it's just suddenly got very loud. So I think there could be like a special event open, an annual pass thing or something before Halloween Horror Nights opens in 2 days. But yeah, we're heading out along with every other person in the park at the moment, and we're going to head over to Islands of Adventure because unfortunately we couldn't get on the Hogwarts Express. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because of the weather, like everything else is closing, or if it's literally because it's closing time. It said close, but the other day we got on it, didn't we, at 9 o'clock when it was closing time?
Yeah.
Or just before closing time. Now there is a lot of people here waiting, so there is definitely some sort of special event going on. You can see all these people behind the gates that are obviously here for a special event for the Halloween Horror Nights opening night, maybe before opening night.
I say it's a good luck to all them people getting in.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people there.
You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. You might belong in Hufflepuff, where they are just and loyal. Or yet, in wise old Ravenclaw, if you've a ready mind. Or perhaps in Slytherin, those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends.
Going on? Cat in the Hat. Last ride on our way out. All it's done is rain this evening. We caught the Harry Potter show on the castle, and yeah, we're going on Cat in the Hat as it's the only thing that's really open, and Jude wanted to ride it, so as it's on our way out, we're back in the room, semi-dry. It started to rain as soon as we got on the bus, thankfully actually. Coming home we had probably the worst driver out of every single bus that we've got. Didn't help with the buggy, putting it on, unloading it, whereas the other ones have. Sometimes you have the bus where you just take your buggy on yourself. Other times you have like a coach, and they lift up the little bit underneath and they help you. They normally put it on for you and take it off for you. Didn't bother helping, so I'm struggling. I'm looking at Charlie. he's looking at the driver. So then Charlie's come over and popped it on for us. And then when we got back here, he just opened the door and left the pram. Didn't take it off either. It's just a little bit odd. Some stuff are okay and some stuff aren't. And that's actually a Mears Connect coach as well. So what's the new service that you can get to take you to and from Disney? So yeah, bit iffy that. But we're back in the room. I've got to pack, so we've picked up some food from the downstairs food court. So I just got myself a kids meal. So I've got chicken tenders with chips, and then both of the boys have a cheeseburger.
Apple juice.
You chose an apple juice with yours. The boys have cheeseburger and chips. We have 3 apple juices because we've got kids meal.
Apple juice.
That's the other apple juice, yeah.
And the one.
And the other one. And then Charlie got a pizza for him and Taylor to share. So we're waiting for Taylor to come back.
A big pizza.
It is a big pizza.
A hot sauce.
That's tomato ketchup.
Tomato ketchup.
Yes. Go on, Mr. Chatterbox today.
Tomato ketchup.
Yes. I'm waiting for Taylor to come back. Okay, enough. Yes, we have a lot of tomato ketchup. So Taylor's going to bring his suitcase, and then I'm going to pack everything while eating. We've also got donuts, and I've got a cheesecake for after. And altogether I think it was $44. What's not too bad, considering the amount of money that we have spent on meals for 5 of us.
Here's the donuts, by the way.
Yeah, yummy, yummy, yummy. Right. So I'm going to finish this clip because it's probably been a bit manic with this one. And I don't know when I'll catch up with you. Maybe later when these 2 are asleep. Depending how long it takes me to pack. Or maybe in the morning. Good morning. I didn't film any more for you last night. However, we're all packed. Everyone has left the room. It is reasonably tidy. And I haven't yet done a room tour, so I thought I would do that while everyone is checking in all our suitcases down in the lobby. It is 2 minutes past 9 and we are heading into the park. Just the 5 of us, so myself, Charlie and the 3 boys. My mum and Nan are staying and doing the pool. So yeah, I thought I would do a quick room tour, show you what it's like here at Surfside Endless Summer. Okay, so at the back of the door, as always, you have the safety guide. As you turn around, this is the view as you walk in. A really nice large mirror, and you have 4 hooks there as well. What meant that I was able to hang my little park bag on there as well. And then to the right here, you have a wardrobe with an ironing board. I don't know if you call this a suitcase holder, luggage rack, not sure. Also an iron and a safe, plenty of hangers. And then up the top there was extra pillows and blankets as well. Nice little curtain thing there. And then if I turn around, there's the pan of the room, what we're going to in a minute. You have the bathroom, no door. So if you were coming as, you know, friends or whatever, there's no privacy at all here. It's, as you can see, just open. I did struggle a bit to find room for everything, so the top of this was just overloaded with things. Put the towels here and then you only have 1 shelf. If you're a family of 4 like ourselves, sun cream, toiletries and things like that, it does get a bit, yeah, there's nowhere really else to put anything. They could have done with like some shelves or something here. And then to the left of that you have a shower and a toilet. We were supposed to have a bath. What ended up being my mum and Nan's room, that was a little bit of a mix-up that I will go into on our holiday roundup, so make sure that you are subscribed to see that, to know more information about our holiday. And then out of there we have our 2 double beds. So as you can see, it's a reasonable size room. You only have the 2 lights above the bed. They are quite bright, and then the little lamp there. There is no main light, so the light switch by the door does this light here and in here, and then there's a separate light for in the toilet. So yeah, in here there is no main lighting. It's literally these two above the bed and that lamp over there. But we found it okay in the evenings because we would just put the lamp on behind me because it's a nice soft lamp, and then the boys were able to go to sleep. And then to the front of the beds you have this, it skews all the rubbish. I'm gonna hide that. You have this like TV unit and drawers. So as you can see, you only have the stand-up unit and then these 3 drawers here. Now I know for Universal not a lot of people come for a long period of time, but we did struggle to find space for everything. You do not get a kettle with the room. This is one that I bought for the holiday. It was £8 from Morrison's. It's done its job. We're leaving it. We're not taking it home. As you can see, you get like the coffee maker like you did at Disney as well, and you get your cups and things like that. A telly. We had so many issues with this telly. It decided when it wanted to work basically. And your phone. A nice little chair that you've already seen me sit on and film on, and then the lamp behind. You have blackout curtains and then these over the top. What's lovely, oh there we go, just adds a bit of colour to the room. So there we go, that is the room tour here at Surfside. As you can see, it's all surfer theme with the art on the wall there. And here, eat, sleep, surf. And we did have a joining room, but not with my mum and Nan. What was a little bit odd when we did ask for a joining room, they were 2 doors down, what I'll show you when we exit. But yes, there is the room tour for Surfside. Hopefully it's gave you a bit of information, shown you if you are staying here. One thing that I did mention about being woken up by the cleaners the other day, you do have one of these on the door, but we didn't put it on because we didn't know that we were going to be sleeping in. But anyway, yes, I'm going to go and meet everyone down in the lobby now. You also have this little security thing here as well. Most of them have something like that. Anyway, okay. But yes, right, we're leaving. So we were 1424, and then my mum and Nan were down here at 1430. So they're already in there cleaning. Do have an ice dispenser down here as well, some drinks and a vending machine for some snacks if you fancy anything. That light just came on as I stood in front of it, what was very clever. And then the lifts out here will take you straight down to the pool. So I'll show you the pool quickly. What is like a surfboard. And there's tower 2. The view out is lovely. And the pool opens at 9 o'clock here till 11. So we are in the park. The boys are going on the Hulk. It's only a 15-minute wait. We're going on Stormforce, what's right next to it, what's saying a 5-minute wait, what's basically a walk-on. So perfect. We're in a purple one. Is it hard?
Yeah.
Hard to turn?
Yeah.
Oh dear, does that mean Mummy's got to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Program that's on. Are you enjoying it? Yeah? So we're in the family room. Charlie and Freddie are riding first, and then myself and Taylor will be after. They've got some sort of dinosaur Netflix program on. We've been given a ticket, so when Charlie and Freddie come back, myself and Taylor just hand them the ticket, and then we can go through and ride. And this one's happy watching the telly. So we are off of Velocicoaster. Didn't take 35 minutes like it was advertised, and we had to do 2 separate queuing upstairs as well, so that was good. We've just picked up the boys' stand that they wanted for their wands, so that's good. Velocicoaster, I actually enjoyed it this time. I've rode it 3 times now, and the third time was probably the most enjoyable. The first time I think I was just really nervous, and then the second time I was wearing a play suit and the straps kept coming down, so I kept pulling them up, and then this time just absolutely enjoyed it, so that's good. It is a very intense ride, but yeah, I'm glad I done it and faced my fears. Everyone else seemed to enjoy it. It was just me because of the restraints. It is a weird feeling, and you do get a lot of airtime on it as well, because you have nothing like over your shoulders.
Like rock and roller coaster.
Yeah.
But that's different because the restraints keep moving.
Yeah. No, not rock and roller coaster. You mean Rip Ride Rocket?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so we are now heading to Zeusland because Jude wants to ride the trolley, I think, doesn't he? We rode Cat in the Hat last night, as you saw, but yeah, he wants to do that, and it's only fair because we rode a couple of roller coasters now, and we don't want him to wait too long in between a ride, bless him. But there isn't much here that he can do. We did say about doing Spider-Man, but he didn't want to do that, so that was on the way round to Velocicoaster. So yeah, he just seems to love Cat in the Hat, so we're going to do that now, and then I think we're going to swap to the other park. Because we are now in Zeusland, we will probably have to go out of this park and enter into the other park from the other way, otherwise we've got to walk all the way back to Hogsmeade, haven't we, to get the train. There's no point, we might as well just walk out and walk back in the other way. Right, Zeus's trolley train ride first. Go on then, boys. That's a good little ride. They also have 2 tracks, so if you get on one side there's one story, and then if you go on the other side there's a different story. What's quite nice, so we managed to do both sides, haven't we? Yeah. What's nice, so one's the green side and one's the purple side, but yeah, and you get on different sides of the platform as well, so you will know which one you've already done. And the one that we just went on, you actually go around the top of this restaurant here. Yeah, was quite nice. Actually, I might take you in there because I'm not allowed to film on the rides. So the trolley comes through there and then goes all the way around the top of here, and it tells you the story of the spinning circus above. So yeah, and then it goes all the way around that way and then back out that side. And that had green eggs and ham on it as well, didn't it, that story? Yeah, so yeah, good. Definitely worth a ride, that one.
Yeah, but it's always a 5-minute wait.
It's always a 5-minute wait. Yeah, these ones here are you're pretty much on and off straight away. Apart from when it rains, the carousel and the trolley and Cat in the Hat normally do go up in time. I think I saw it at 30 minutes once. It's not worth a 30-minute wait, but a 5-minute one when you can just jump around, and for the little ones it's perfect. It means they're not waiting around, and I think that's why Jude likes it so much, because he knows that he can get straight on them as well. We're now in Universal Studios. It seems to be really busy in here, so we've come down towards ET. We're going to go on the Woody Woodpecker roller coaster because we've only rode that once and it was raining. So we thought we'd come down here and do that. It's only like a 5-10 minute wait. ET's only a 5-10 minute wait. We haven't got much longer really that we can be in the park for, maybe another hour or so. But yeah, we've done everything in the parks that we've wanted to do, so it's just repeating, and also just to be out instead of sitting in the hotel. I'm trying to wear the kids out so that they sleep on the aeroplane basically, because it's a night flight. Oh, that's nice. Fan with a bit of water, lovely. So we've got to the end of the queue and no one's here. It is literally a walk on. Oh, Freddie's enjoying the spray off of the fans. So we're literally just jumping straight on this one, so we might go around a couple of times and make the most out of it. Back onto ET for, I don't know how many times we've rode this, 4 or 5. Yeah, Jude loves this ride. Yeah, so ET turned out to be probably a 25-minute wait, to be fair. When we got in there was a bit of a queue, but also it broke down or something had happened to cause a delay, so we weren't moving for about 5-10 minutes. So we've just come out and it's now 10 to 1, and I think we were going to go and do Simpsons, but I think we're going to cut it too fine. Left, up there, Taylor. I think we'll be cutting it too fine to get back and get sorted. We don't want to be
airing about.
Yeah, rushing around, and I want it to be quite chilled. We've still got to get our luggage and get changed, bits and pieces like that, and get something to eat. So we're going to make our way out now, just take a nice casual walk out, stop off at the shop, see if there's any last minute bits that we want to get, and then get the bus back to Surfside. Characters are out today. You've got Dora over there, got some sort of flower over there, cast members out with some hoops, music playing. I can see Scooby-Doo's van straight ahead. Don't know if they're up there though, or if it's just the car. If it's just the car, we'd grab a picture. We also saw one of the penguins from Madagascar down by I was going to call it Barnstormer, but then what was it? Woody Woodpecker's roller coaster. So yeah, they seem to all be out this morning. What's a shame. Just can't really stop for them. Though if Scooby and that's here, we will be. One thing that I do like about that is you do have just characters popping out. There's no times or anything, so if you miss them, you miss them, I suppose. Mum called Betty Boop, didn't she, when we were in one of the other shops a couple of days back. And also, who else did we see? Popeye. Just randomly walking around. Yeah, and Olive Oil today. Back at the resort, just getting something quick to eat before our taxi comes and picks us up. And then we'll have something to eat at the airport as well. It's just like a little snack, really. Pizza. Jude's got a donut. Is that nice? Yeah. Our last meal on holiday, well, at the hotel anyway. Last meal will be at the airport.
Please let me introduce myself. My name is Tracy Ann and I'm your flight service manager on tonight's flight. I'll be managing the service in upper class tonight, and Ben will be the cabin service supervisor in the main economy and premium economy cabin.